What up, YouTube? It's your boy Sleep back with another video, and today we're reacting to the Abba and Preach allegations are horrifying. I've been seeing videos done on this and I don't understand. I've heard a little bit about him getting somebody pregnant. I don't really know the background of what's been going on, but we finna see. Before we do, go ahead and hit the subscription box below, the bell to the side for Noise Squad, and like this video. On the road to 10K, so let's get there. With that being said, let's see what this video hitting for. Let's go. Quarter zip Flacco.
It should be a cautionary tale to everybody. You can't trust no one. So Abba was dating this chick for about 5 months. He got her pregnant, and she came online recently to do a tell-all about Abba and this experience of dating Abba and getting pregnant. She would say she's making a video to expose the emotionally harmful experiences she had with Abba during his pregnancy.
I'm going to be talking about a
That's a good poll, I ain't gonna lie.
pregnancy in which Abba ultimately walked away from. And I'm going to be talking about the difficulties and the emotionally harmful interactions I've had with Abba.
This is not the stereotypical situation. A lot of you guys heard the first sentence and say, of course, all right? A brother got an Asian or a white.
Would you really count him as your brother though? I really want to know, what is his ethnicity exactly? Is it Ethiopian? Is it East or North African? I don't know. But
white girl pregnant. She looks like a mixture of both. Got a white girl or Asian girl pregnant and walked away from the baby. What's new? But this ain't the stereotypical situation. And that first line was actually very misleading because Abba,
Ethiopian, African, or Ethiopians black? I have to look into that. I personally don't know. I guess so. So
apparently wanted to keep the kid. Abba begged her not to terminate the pregnancy initially. Now, she took Abba through the—
they're considered black. So he is a brother. Okay, my bad. Hey, research, dog. If you don't know, search it up. Look it up. I will heavily promote that.
No,
if you don't know something, look it up.
The baby. No, I'm not keeping the baby.
Always told you the outcome I would have preferred. But I told you I would support you regardless.
That first line was actually very misleading because Abba apparently wanted to keep the kid. Abba begged her not to terminate the pregnancy initially. Now, she took Abba through this whirlwind of, no, I'm keeping the baby. No, I'm not keeping the baby.
Always told you the outcome I would have preferred. But I told you I would support you regardless, and I'd be there for you. And I think I try to show up both emotionally and physically by being there.
Is he reacting to an audio of him saying that?
I went out of my way to try to make that clear to you. And I also didn't lie to you. I didn't tell you, I'm going to be fine, everything's going to be great. I told you, like, it's going to be tough on us. It's going to be tough on you, it's going to be tough on me. I don't know how I'm going to change afterwards. I can only tell you that I'm dreading it. And I think that's a reasonable and, like, mature response to the whole situation. You know, I don't need anyone to coddle me or anything like that. Like, I know these things are going to be difficult, and who knows, maybe it does break us, who knows. But I would never force you into parenthood before you're ready, and I always told you that.
So what I'm saying there is because she didn't want to have the kid, and I was saying I did.
This is one of the most bizarre situations I've ever seen in my life.
So maybe I'm not paying attention because, all right, so she's saying that he walked away from being a father, but here's audio of him saying that he would like to keep the baby. Let's keep going.
Dude with the money and the fame who got a girl pregnant within 5 months is begging her to keep the baby. Begging her to not go through with it. She scheduled about 4 to 5 abortion appointments. Now, he says 9, she says 4 to 5. He's telling her each and every time, please don't get it. Please, bro. But we could do this. Please don't get it. She says, nah, I want it. But every time she cancels the appointment last minute. She even tells him, hey, I don't want you to show up to the abortion appointment with me because you might convince me not to get it. So she says, don't show up. He still shows up anyway to be there. I have never seen.
I still find it crazy a little bit crazy how there's a mindset of the guy has no say, and you feel me? Now, obviously, you can't be forced into having a kid, but at the same time, it's like, damn, nigga, I helped you create what's going on inside. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I want to have the kid, I don't think it's fair to just be like, well, I don't want to have the kid, so I'm gonna get an abortion. I don't think that's fair. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should come to a mutual agreement. You know what I'm saying? One side's gonna have to concede. Hey, it is what it is, bro. I mean, either you convince him that, hey, I don't think it's a good idea that we should have it, or you should convince her, hey, I feel like we should have this. This is why we should have it, and da 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 da. But I don't think the decision should solely be on
a rich and famous man get a girl pregnant within 5 months, knowing that child support and other things are at play here. And he tells her keep it, and then she's playing games, right? She's playing games. So she goes and says that after like pretty much taking Abba through a roller coaster of emotions, I'm gonna keep it, I'm not keeping it, I'm gonna keep it, I'm not keeping it, I'm gonna keep it, I'm not keeping it, I'm gonna keep it.
When you do that, at that point, it's like, okay, I don't want it no more. I'm sorry. I don't, because it's like, you're not finna be playing this game, and then I'm mad. That already tells me that there's gonna be a problem moving forward, even if we move forward with that. Now, that's a sign of somebody who's probably gonna be weaponizing the kid when they don't get their way, and that's a no-no. We don't need that. You know what I'm saying? It's already bad enough that she's going out her way to do what she's doing right now. Look what she's doing, making it public, causing the scene right now. False narratives and all that. We don't know if it's false or not, but from what I see so far, she's a little bit delusional. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, man,
I'm not keeping it. Abba finally snapped and said, "All right, bro, I don't care what you do. You leave me alone.
If you want to do it, do it. If not,
I want
okay."
to acknowledge something up front. And that is
the whole
I know
truth.
Exactly who I'm speaking about.
Okay.
I know exactly who Abba is. Abba is articulate. He is persuasive and he is calculated.
Here goes the buzzwords. Oh, he's manipulative. He be gaslighting me. He knows what he's doing. He's very premeditated. Come on, gang. I know where this is going.
Abba is the king of receipts. And
king of receipts.
Really
you need to be.
Would not willingly put themselves in the position I'm putting myself in right now.
Okay.
Unless their experience was significant enough to speak on. I'm not here to cause spectacle. This is all informational. And I'll just leave it up for interpretation.
Okay.
I met Abba July of 2025, last year. And
everything going down last summer, gang. Last summer must have been a ball. I've been inside. Okay, we've been working. But damn. You know what I mean? Last summer must have been a ball. Everything is going down last summer. Last summer, Shorty was going to the shop to get a little strap, you know what I'm saying, accessory. You feel me? Now she met Alba in the summer, you know what I'm saying? They was knocking. 5 months later, they're like, yo, take the protection off. Take the training wheels off. I'm trying to feel something. Then boop, pop that.
And it was really fun.
What else happened last summer, man?
And it was honestly full of love.
Okay.
4 months into the relationship, I start to see incompatibilities and inconsistencies that made me question.
I hope she didn't say that she was love bombed. Even though women most likely do want to be love bombed. So form, shape, or fashion. You know what I'm saying? Don't throw that in there.
Relationship and started to make me feel doubt. Ironically, as I started to feel those doubts, I found out I was pregnant.
That's the worst time to find out.
I was very nervous, but I knew I wanted to.
That's the worst time to find out, when you figure out, hey, this might not work.
He was actually very supportive. He was very excited. he always talked about how much he wanted children. And he said he was sure about the pregnancy, and he said that he was always very sure about me. I, however, did not feel sure about Abba. Like I had mentioned, I started to see some core fundamental differences with our values, our lifestyle, and especially how Abba handled things emotionally and how he handled things communicatively.
Okay. Now what I want to know is, what do you mean by that? And hopefully this nigga let her explain that. Are you saying that? All right, so there's communication issues. That's one. But you're saying how his emotions are. Do you think that he's like nonchalant? Does he neglect you a little bit? Does he dismiss your feelings? Is there a reason to dismiss your feelings though? You know what I'm saying? Let's continue.
Those are all the reasons that she wanted to terminate the baby. Is because the relationship with Abba was rocky. It was not stable. I think Abba said he broke up with her once, but then she starts to contradict herself.
I think that's valid reasons, is it not?
In another breath, well, terminating it was never an option for her. Then why was she set in abortion?
My thing is, 5 months in and you already going raw straw? That is crazy. That's one. Two, if you having a rocky situation, why are you not putting a helmet on your soldier gang? Or why are you not? Because y'all like to put it on the guys. Hey, he was raw dogging me. No, you let that happen. You don't gotta let that happen. Hey, no rubber, no action. You know what I mean? It's on y'all. This guys that could be forcefully persuasive and stuff like that. Then that's a different case. But I'm talking about the regular. It's your body. You come on, gang.
And
y'all chose to lay down
those appointments
when things
if
weren't.
She knew all along she would have never gotten rid of it, or she didn't want to terminate it. Then why were you setting appointments for what? Like to play with this man's emotions, or to set him like up and down a roller coaster?
Yeah, how many appointments does it take for you to like actually go through with the abortion? Do they like persuade you at the first consultation or something like that? Like, hey, there are other options. You don't got to do this. Are you sure you want to do this? This is what happens if you do this. Da, 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 da. But how many appointments are you having, dog? That like, you know what I mean?
Or does she mean like, yo, I was setting these appointments because I was confused and, I wanted to get rid of it because the relationship was rocky, but deep down inside, I knew I didn't want to. But all in all, though, she took this man through an emotional roller coaster. Now, she would say that eventually when she was at a point where after 4 to 9 abortion appointments and canceling each and every one of them, once Abba got sick and tired of it, that's when she made up her mind she wanted to keep it. But by that time, Abba wanted nothing to do with her.
See, and that's the problem that I have right now. So when I was trying to get you to keep it, you didn't want to keep it. Then you wanted to keep it. Then you didn't want to keep it. Then you wanted to keep it. Then you didn't want to keep it. Then you wanted to keep it. Then you didn't want to keep it. And I said, oh, you know what? You do what you want to do. If you want to keep it, keep it. If you don't, you don't. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. But nah, that up. Why do all that and then change your mind to a certain when I don't care no more? You can't feel no type of way. And if I were Abba, and this is exactly what he did, I would have showed some type of proof that I was telling you I wanted this to happen. You already proved, or you got proof that you were going from setting appointments to canceling to changing your mind multiple times. Oh, I'm gonna take proof of that. Just in case you try to make me look crazy after the fact of me telling you I don't care no more. Because that's how they get. Maybe you was trying to, use that and weaponize that. I don't know. It's happened before and I know how it feels. So,
due to what Abba would say is the stress, like she took him through.
I start to confuse my anxiousness with being with Abba or moving forward with Abba with my confusion and anxiousness with the pregnancy and if I wanted to continue the pregnancy or not. And terminating the pregnancy was never in the question. It was something I never wanted to do. And
Somebody lying.
Talked to Abba and I said maybe an abortion is something we should do, even if that isn't what I wanted at all.
So if you didn't want to do it, then why would you even put it for an option? I mean, situational awareness is there. You know what I'm saying? You realize that it might not be a good idea, but you don't want to do it. Don't make it seem like he's making you do it. You can't, because he offered. Well, he said, "Hey, do what you want to do." You decided to keep it. So what are we talking about here?
Abba was not happy with it. Abba was quite disappointed, and he tried to support the decision as much as he could, but you can tell that he was struggling with it a little bit.
Okay.
We make our first appointment for the abortion, and Abba visits me to be there for me, and we don't go through with it that day. And when he leaves, I make another appointment, and...
What's it talked about? Because then that just sounds sneaky. I ain't gonna lie.
I cancel that one. And I think...
Now you're wasting people's time. Do they charge for those? How many appointments can you cancel before they just say, "Hey, sorry, look, listen, you've reached your max capacity"? I mean,
in total, I canceled 3 abortion appointments, and I think maybe 3. I should give it more time and see if my feelings change. And so I said, after.
Hey, listen, you're on a time limit, shorty. Keep playing with it. It's gonna be too late. There's gonna be other options that's gonna have to be. You know what I'm saying, adoption. I mean, because you playing with time right now.
To Montreal, to visit Abba. I visit Abba in Montreal, and we get into our biggest fight. And this was a real turning point for me.
While pregnant. Not too smart.
And I know it's hard to imagine Abba upset, but he does get there. And not only does he get there, he goes past the point of the threshold of where anger should stop. Abba resorts to name-calling and degrading language, and resorts to ridicule and mocking, and it does teeter on the emotionally and verbal abusive side, and I hate to put a label on it like that, but
I feel like this is something...
Verbal abusive, the first buzzword. Hold on, we gotta make sure.
And ridicule and mocking, and
hold on.
Abba resorts to name-calling and the threshold of where anger should stop. Abba resorts to name-calling and degrading language, and...
Degrading, like how? Did you say the B word? Because like, the B word's a no-no in this house. I mean, in this domain, you spit that B word out. I mean, either side. I don't even say that word. So if I don't say that word, you shouldn't even say that word. And if you call me that as your man like that, I mean, you don't got respect for me. And if you don't got no respect, there ain't no us. I mean,
resorts to
it's
ridicule
over with.
And mocking, and it does teeter on the emotionally and verbal abusive side, and I hate to put a label on it like that, but
I feel like this is something that's not our business. We should not know about this.
We're already in a group chat, dog. You're already 8 minutes into it. Come on.
This is not something we should be involved in whatsoever. But she
Listen,
felt like she
nothing you cover is your business. Flacco
needed to come to the timeline to relay this. Now, she would then begin to say that once she made up her mind, after the multiple abortion appointments, after this huge fight with Abba, because Abba got sick and tired of her scheduling these things, put him through this emotional low just to cancel it and make him have
I see what side you're on already, gang. You might want to chill on that. Just hear him out.
to go through it all over again, eventually until he says, okay, I'm done with this. She then will say that after that big fight, Abba now no longer wanted to have a kid with her and told her to get the abortion. He's done.
Damn.
And that's when she all of a sudden didn't want to get it. Once she felt like,
yeah, bro, like what? That's weird.
It's kind of weird. If it almost feels like when getting the abortion would have made Abba unhappy and depressed, she wanted to get it.
Yeah.
Right? But when not getting the abortion would have made Abra sad and depressed, she didn't want to get it. I'm not.
And it's crazy because she seemed like a nice lady, you know what I'm saying? A nice, sweet lady. But those are the ones sometimes you gotta watch out for. You feel me? Just those ones you gotta look at, like, because you talking nice, you sound innocent, you sound sweet and all that. But those are the ones that be a little bit insane in the head, you feel me? They be a little cocoa, a little delulu. So when you thinking that shit sweet, it's almost like is thin line between love and hate. Is that it? The one with Martin Lawrence? You seen that girl where like the rich shorty that was basically like a sugar mama to nigga. And she seemed cool. I mean, she was reserved and all that. When they were together, she was sweet. She was buying him stuff and stuff like that. She was doing all that. But then when he found out that she was crazy, it was too late. You almost hit that mark where it's too late, brother. You're lucky you got to the point where you found out early that she was carrying, you feel me? And I don't know whether she went through it or
A
not.
woman, maybe this is what women go through, but it almost felt like she took pleasure in doing the opposite of whatever Abba wanted, right? If Abba would have been happy
when you
with
put
her
it that way, it does
not
seem like
getting
that.
it, she wanted to get it. If Abba, for me, it just felt like she wanted to take him through hell. Eventually, after pushing him to his edge, he then
How you got baby mama problems before even having a baby mama? Like,
begins to
y'all
get
expediting
like snarky with her, rude with her, and when she felt like she got him right where she got him, she then screenshot the messages, and the mean stuff that he sent her, and she believes that he should be canceled because he sent her mean messages and told her to go through with the abortion that she initially wanted to get.
And he tells me,
damn, look, all these screenshots and shit you got saved on your shit. Damn, you ready for this thing?
Just get the abortion.
Shit, how many apps you talking to? I know this is IG, right? Either IG or Facebook. Or you got an Android, one of those. No, apparently not. You don't got an Android. You got all these. But damn, all these, since you said you dealing with the king of receipts, she came with her own. Yeah, these is IG. It's the last chat. Yeah, this is Instagram. So these are Instagram. These are iMessage and all that. Damn, shorty. Okay, she came ready. We're going to read all this, though. We're going to get a deep dive. Deep dive.
And I said, I will
deep dive.
I will keep you updated. I will consider what you said over the phone about having the abortion. My values were to ultimately not get it.
See, this is where you start getting a little manipulative. I could smell it. All right, let's read it.
I don't have any.
All right. This is where the guilt tripping comes in. But I'm trying to stay unbiased, so we got to read it. And never wanted to hinder you will always come first. You're not blocked, and I don't have anything to say. Just get the abortion. Please respect my wishes about not wanting to receive any more long messages. I won't know anymore because you asked me not to. We're not doing that. I'll wait for the updates on abortion. Damn, nigga.
Anything to say, just get the abortion. And I'll wait for the abortion updates.
Oh, she's reading it, so I might as well not read it.
And I said, I will consider.
Oh, I guess not. Until then, I think it's best we don't talk. I'll keep you updated. I will consider what you said over the phone about having the abortion. My values ultimately were not to get it, or to not get it. I'll think more and consider what you were telling me. See, this is why y'all be single moms. It's because niggas is telling you they don't want kids, and you go through it having kids, and you surprised when he's not there. I'm just saying, if I'm saying I don't want the kid, don't guilt me into not wanting the kid, because I'm telling you I don't want it. And then when it comes and you do all the things that you got to do by yourself, and then you step into your masculine, you know what I mean? And then you playing single mom, and you struggling, and you got to take care of the kid, and it's a big, I'm saying, it's a heavy weight to carry. It's not easy. I lived with a 2-year-old for a year by itself, and that was a lot. So I can only imagine from a newborn all the way up until then. Till 18. I mean, so If you want to do that by yourself and you think you can do that by yourself, cool. But don't be complaining that, hey, I don't got no help. Nobody to help me. He left. He did this. He did that. He ain't shit. Da da da. He told you from the jump. And this is him telling you from the jump. He told you over the phone, and you said you'll consider it. Now, usually when people say, I'll consider it, you know what that means? I'm hearing what you're saying, but I'm still going to do what I want to do. I literally been told that. So, not in this situation. I'm saying like one of my homeboys, anytime we would give him like relationship advice or stuff like that, and I would tell him off of experience things that I think he should do. And while we're talking about it after the fact, yeah, I mean, I understand when y'all be trying to tell me, give me advice and all that. And I consider it. I'm still going to end up doing what I want to do anyway. And that is why I just let y'all, I mind my business. I just, you know what I'm saying? So it sounds like you're saying I'm still going to do whatever I do, but I will consider what you're saying. So, hey.
I will keep you updated. I will consider what you said over the phone about having the abortion. My values were to ultimately not get it. And he said, just so we're clear, if you change your mind for the 10th time, I will not be involved.
Fair.
And then I kind of snap back a little bit, and I'm like, then don't be. And then he blocks me. And he blocks me for an entire day. And I'm so sorry for the construction in the background. I have to make sure to speak loud. Sorry about that. I said, hey, I need to talk to you about the baby. I'm still blocked. And I tell my cousin to mess.
Damn, Haba. Hold on, let me see. Oh, wait. She said beforehand. What he said before then. Just be clear. He said, I will not be involved. We will cease to talk then. Okay, then no be. Hello, attitude, snappy. Understood? I'll block you and move on then. Goodbye. Sheesh, you don't even wait for the updates, my boy.
And I'm like, then
I mean. And then she's over here spazzing. Hello. 2 hours later. Hello. 2 hours later. 2 hours later. Damn, you like a bot. I ain't gonna lie. This is why it'd be frying me looking at like grown folks messages and shit, cause y'all be like, you know what I'm saying? Like straight, either to the point and dry and boring. I don't know. Hello. You sound like these niggas in these girls' DMs and shit. I'm trying to stop cursing. You sound like these gentlemen, thirsty gentlemen in the DMs.
I tell my cousin to message him to unblock me, and he says, hey, I unblocked you for a second.
Hopefully she reads the whole thing.
Me. Regardless of what you choose, I will never decide to keep in contact with you. You're not my responsibility. Now don't reach out to me again. And then if you guys are reading this, I'll mention.
Oh, damn, nigga. See, she's skipping over shit. Nigga said, regardless of what you decide, I will never keep in contact with you. I'll block your cousin. Deal with this on your own. You are not my responsibility. Now don't reach out to me again.
Sheesh. I'm here in a minute, but
cutthroat. I thought I was cold. You colder than me, boy. You freezing.
I said, why? I said, why did you block me after you wanted updates? He says, because I don't want updates. Sorry, I wasn't clear.
You know why? Tell me that.
Clear. I don't want to ever hear from you again.
Why? ... You moving on to no. You moving on to. I mean, you moving on to. It must be something that you hiding. I don't know that. I'm just saying because you skipping over things. You know what I mean, most of the part was off of what he was saying, but still. All right, so why not read this? Oh damn, you spazzing, nigga. What? Did you read this? I don't think so. This is still the 9th. Yeah, you ain't even read all this. I wanted to see what we got going on. Oh, that's why you skipped it, because you was spazzing. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to talk about you're so freaking immature just to keep blocking me all the time. Hey, I'll block you for a second just to say stop contacting me regardless of what you decide. I'll never keep contact with you. I blocked your cousin. Deal with this on your own. You're not my responsibility. Now don't reach out to me again. Now you're threatening me because I don't want to talk to you. Having your cousin send me something blackmail. You can end the relationship. It's my right to block you and not contact. See, hold on, bro, because you. I think you purposely put this here so I couldn't read it. I'm not gonna give I'm not gonna say you're doing that, but I'm just saying it's irking me that I can't see this because I want to see the full detail. Shorty, chill.
I'll mention what's going on here in a minute.
Oh, okay.
But I said, why? I said, why did you block me after you wanted updates? He says, because I don't want updates. Sorry I wasn't clear, so I'll be clear. I don't want to ever hear from you again. He says, keep it or don't. I don't need updates. If you do this solo, good luck. If you don't keep it, great.
So you're reading all his responses. I want to see what you were saying. This is damn 30 minutes. Golly. Okay. I told my cousin for you to unblock me because you said you wanted updates on the abortion, but can I even say that on YouTube? I'm monetized now, so I gotta watch what I say. I mean, the abo, we're gonna say abo. I mean, or if I'm keeping it, so obviously had questions like how hard is it to move on? Keep it or don't. Quitting and being honest isn't the same thing. Sure. Anyways, keep it or don't. Hey, he ain't playing about it. He ain't playing about it. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, whatever you say. Come on, all right, just keep it or don't. All right, keep it or don't. That's great. Keep it or don't. Damn, nigga. Sure. Anyway, keep it or don't. I don't need updates. Being honest about how I'm actually feeling in the moment is actually the most respectful thing you could do for a person. You can be for a person. If you do this solo, good luck. If you don't, keep. He is not playing. He's not playing. Hold on.
Solo, good luck. If you don't keep it, great.
Yeah, we gotta read all this because you skipping. Okay.
And I am so exhausted at this point on how Abba handles conflict and how he resorts to shutting down and avoidance and stonewalling.
My thing is, I ain't gonna lie, you got 2 times to quit that or to not show up to that abortion that abo appointment for me not to even wanna. Hey, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't, you don't. It's up to you. Okay. But apparently it's been more than 3, or you've been back and forth with the whole decision thing, and it's kind of mentally exhausting him. You feel me? It's not just you that's mentally exhausted, it's him too, because apparently you can't make up your mind and you're making it difficult. Then when he tells you, hey, at this point I don't care no more, you're still going. So both of you all are mentally exhausted. I can see you like, you sound sweet and all, you know what I'm saying? But you sound annoying as shit, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you sound, I'm just being real. It sound like you're annoying. Just a little bit. Like you're the type to nag.
Very critical and sensitive. I just want to show you this. So this kind of will show you an example of Abba's volatility a little bit. I think within the span of 4 months of our relationship, I think I was blocked like 100 times. And I typed in the word block in my search history for my messages. And the first time he blocked me was in August 7th, the beginning of August. And I think we met in the middle of July. And this was just 3 weeks after we met. And so,
listen, man, all this shows that Abba don't play by his piece, because nigga, you can call it sassy or not, but hey, he gonna block you. Play with his time, he gonna block you.
Then he blocks me again at the end of July.
Play with his piece, it's gonna cost you.
Blocking somebody probably is not the best way to deal with, a potential baby being in the mix. Now, Abba's saying he's not gonna be in a baby's life whatsoever when it comes, that I really can't co-sign as well. And I think Abba also,
I wouldn't really co-sign, but at the same time, if I was there wanting the kid, you didn't want the kid, you wanted to get rid of it. So now I'm there for you, and I was there for you 3 times. Well, the first time, and then you went behind my back after backing out to set it again, and he did that 2 more times. Hey, at this point, you're blowing me. Do whatever you got to do. I don't care. This situation is done. I might sound messed up, might sound cold-hearted, but hey, it is what it is, gang.
You know, has similar commentary and in the past. But bro, you took this man through multiple emotional lows, what I believe is deliberately, right? Like you knew you had no intentions on ever getting rid of the baby, but you made him think you were multiple times. You know, I understand why he snapped. Now he blocks her. Now after he blocks her, want nothing to do with her. You know what she did? She begins to like threaten to ruin his career, to go public. She then DMs Preach.
Oh, brother.
Like, and tell him Preach, hey.
Oh, I know how this feels. Because, bro, why is you bringing me into this game? This is between you and him. Multiple times, my mans had shorties that will come to me, hey, talk to your boy because he's doing this, and that. And he keeps doing this, and that. Hey, listen, I've been through this 1, 2, 3, 4 times, man. Whatever he does is on him. Listen, they ain't got nothing to do with me. I got enough stress going on. I can only imagine when you're an influencer and you got a big following and this happens, now you got to do PR.
I'm pregnant by Abba's baby. Abba was nothing to do with me. She's getting his family and friends involved. She's DMing everybody.
But again, I never did it. And I also messaged the page.
Oh my gosh. I'm pregnant, and despite being in a relationship or not, you said you don't care if I keep the baby or not, and that you won't be a part of it. You told me that you'll never walk out on a child if I got pregnant, and you lied. Oh, you see? Listen, this is situational, shorty. I wanted to be a part of the kid's life. You didn't know if you wanted the kid to begin with. Then I said, hey, I'm gonna be there for you, and I was there for you when you wanted it, when you didn't want it. When he wanted it and when he didn't want it. When he wanted it and when you didn't want it. And to the point where you didn't want it. And I was like, hey, at this point, hey, if you don't do it, okay, cool. If you do it, hey. But I don't want no parts of this. It's done. It's over with. Now you want to do it. And now you're going to use that old talking point that I had before when I was all down to have it. Is that, hey, like, I mean, now you wanna have it, and now you wanna say, hey, you said that you was gonna be a part of it. That's manipulation, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's manipulative. You feel me? Now let's see. Okay. I will keep the baby and raise them. I will keep the baby and raise them myself. Or maybe she doesn't know gender. Okay. If you had 2, then shit, out of luck. But because I expressed and I felt anxious 5 months into the relationship, and I told you my truth, because I do care about your life. Me loving you and me also feeling unsettled can both exist. You say this isn't horrible behavior towards me. You're saying this behavior is better than blackmail. I didn't even said I was going to do. I never said I was going to do those things. And you tell yo, she's like really spazzing right now. You tell me you would stop your friends from doing that because you're not me. But you would leave me alone to parent your child alone, saying that's not horrible. If I wanted my friends to expose your horrible text messages to me, wouldn't you think I would already have done that? My friend even said in the messages you sent me, Libby would never do it. Yeah.
And I tell
There's more. I felt I needed to end the relationship because we were fighting all the time and it wasn't okay. I ended respectfully and you knew that. You then told me you didn't care if I kept the baby or not. Oh, so you you ended the relationship. So if you ended the relationship, why do you want to keep the baby? Oh, I just peeped that last message. This is crazy. Whoever this is that sent that, hey, blackmailer, stop reaching out. That's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. I hit the boom, but then I accidentally canceled it. So then, fuck you. This is going to be a long video. Shit. All right. You didn't tell me that you didn't care if I kept the baby or not. And that you're not going to be a part of it. Then you blocked me. Then I tried to reach out because there wasn't a decision. Then you try to reach out because there wasn't a decision on the baby. Oh, then I try to reach out to you because there wasn't a decision on the baby. Then I show my friends your horrible messages and they stick up for me. Even you know what you sent was evil. Damn, bro. This is why you're afraid of getting leaked, which I said I wouldn't do. But, jeez, bro. This is why you're afraid of getting leaked. Of it getting leaked, which I said I wouldn't do. But even that's telling. So, like, you're threatening to, like, blackmail. I mean, obviously your friends are gonna girls and shit like that. But you probably didn't even tell them the full story, gang. Maybe you told him what you told us, just in case he came out with receipts and you would have to tell everything. But this is friends, female friends, bro. They're the worst friends to have sometimes. So they don't tell you straight up.
I'm not gonna read it.
They don't hold you accountable for shit. Sometimes they don't even be like, girl, you tripping, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you tripping. No. Oh, you're entitled to how you feel. You're valid for how you're feeling. And no, shorty, you were going like this, and it was making him like this. To where he said, hey, you don't want to be with me no more? Okay, cool. But if you're fighting all the time and the relationship is as bad as you saying it was going, why keep the kid? I don't know.
You can view and pause if you like. And he just responds, hey, blackmailer, stop reaching out. And
you a cold man.
Gets very upset because now Preach sees these messages and now Preach knows that his girlfriend is pregnant. Now Preach knows Abba's girlfriend is pregnant. And
so y'all still together?
Abba calls me at some point, and this is just another example of...
Are you together or not? You said you tried to end the relationship. Did you try or did you actually do it? I felt I needed to end the relationship. Did you? Apparently he ended it if you didn't. So
Abba does talk to me when...
Yeah, he called you a parasite, gang. That's how you know he done. Shit. You're sucking the nutrients out of his life. Leave him alone. Damn.
He does get upset, so I don't answer.
Let's read the whole thing because you just, like, you're not going to read it. I mean, I'm not with patient. I am trying to get something to eat real quick. Because I did not eat. I don't care. Bye. Blocked. I'm trying to eat. Hey, I was really trying to get something to eat. I haven't eaten. Are you asking him for something to eat? So you see that this is a problem, right? If you can't, I'm saying, provide for yourself, you want to have a kid now? Are you asking him for something to eat? I was about to say the line from Diary of a Black Woman, but it's a serious situation. We can't
I'm trying to get something to eat. I'm hungry and I'm like sick. I'm in my first trimester and I don't answer. And he says, I don't care. Bye, blocked. I'm trying to eat. Hey, I was really trying to get something to eat. I haven't eaten. He says, parasite. I don't care. Eat, shit, sleep.
Come on, Abba.
I want my peace back. I want you gone. So hurry up. You made 9 accounts harassing me and blackmailing. So he's talking about my cousin reaching out and sending him messages. And I finally, he calls again and we finally get on a phone call. Am
I being biased here? Is I mean, like, sure, Abba is pretty cold cut turkey. You know what I'm saying? You cold. You know what I'm saying? Ice block. Iceman on the way. It's the 9th. We got 4 days. But no, 5, 6 days. I'll get back on that. But am I missing something? Should I be feeling bad? Is this a messed up situation as far as like whose side should I be on? Obviously, I can think for myself. I personally think that both are bugging, but on the wrong scale, I feel like she's kind of a little bit here. Abba, if somebody, you know what I'm saying, is going through something like this is kind of the wrong way to go about it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't, unless she said she was going to go through with the pregnancy. I'm assuming that she's not going through with it, through the abo. You know what I mean?
This is the most brutal phone call. And
she recorded the phone call? What state are you in? Because that might be illegal.
It does reflect everything that I had mentioned before.
It might be illegal.
It was verbal and emotionally abusive and contained a lot of dehumanizing language. And
she's not coming to the internet to tell us, yo, can you please help me get Abba to be a father? She then proceeds to say that she proceeded with determination, got rid of the baby. But she still decided to come online after terminating the baby, after breaking off all ties with Abba. She still came online to expose messages between her and Abba because apparently she wants to destroy Abba's career because her and Abba had some type of like bad words back and forth, and she terminated the baby she had with him. They no longer got no ties. They no longer are together. They don't speak anymore, but she's still online with these receipts to destroy him. And like I don't know if she thought this story was juicier than what it really was, but the story she told is, makes Abba seems pretty reasonable. Like nobody is hearing this story and thinking, oh, Abba, he was a monster. No, we're all thinking, yeah, I understand how.
Not a monster, but he is kind of, his responses is kind of crazy. Not gonna hold you, but hey.
I would snap and say words that I don't mean if a woman took me through that emotional roller coaster too.
Nah. He is now absent from this entire thing. And he doesn't want anything to do with the baby, and he doesn't want anything to do with me, and I make the hardest decision I ever had to make, and it was a very painful decision, but I ended up having the abortion, and I grieved very hard, and I was also grieving the relationship with Abba. I knew that I found all of these incompatibilities, but I did still love him a lot, and I was feeling very lost and truly some of my darkest days. And I think Abba will never get a hold of me again, and he really doesn't care to reach out, but he does.
I literally don't know the purpose of why she made the video. If she terminated the baby and y'all no longer have ties, why are you making a video again? And this is why too, man, as a man, you really got to be careful on who you deal with. A lot of these chicks will seem super cool, but they low-key plotting to destroy you and ruin you behind the scenes, okay? This is disgusting.
It's scary
this
out
is
here,
bad.
man.
This is horrible. It's horrible. So Abba will eventually respond back. Now, he took accountability for, saying mean things. But he also broke down the reason why he said these mean things is because of the emotional roller coaster she put him through.
So she didn't want me there for the abortion. I flew down anyways. And the night before the abortion, she was talking to me. She was like, we can have more kids in the future. And I'm like, right before you're going to go end this,
you don't even...
that's what you want to come for me with? So I'm like, stop. It's okay. I'm not here to be a sour pout. I'm not pouting. It's okay. Let's just go through with this. I wake up in the morning and she canceled the abortion. So this is like the 9th time already that she's changed her mind between having it or not having it. And I can't stress this to you guys enough, how debilitating and mentally breaking it is to have to deal with somebody changing their mind. Now, I'm sympathetic because I can imagine it's a stressful situation. You're deciding your future, you're hormonal. I'm being as patient as I can be throughout the whole process. So I'm not saying nothing because I don't know what it's like to carry a kid. But to be honest with you, it was tough on me, okay? The same way it was tough on her. I'm not here to villainize her or whatever. All my friends, listen, my friends have nothing nice to say about her, okay? They say she didn't have, we're pregnant, it's lying, whatever. I don't say any of that because I know despite what she's doing now and all this, she's not a bad person. At least that's not the experience I had with her. Now, maybe I'm stupid, whatever it is, love struck, whatever you want to say, but I'm just not going to sit here and pretend like she's the demon or whatever. I just think it was a very stressful situation for two people who weren't ready at the time, and I think we just didn't handle it the best. And you guys are seeing it unfold publicly, and I think it's stupid that it's happening this way. But this narrative that I didn't want to have the kid or some baby drama, it's not real. For most of our relationship, it was me trying to tell her not to do it, okay? So that's what it is. And the reason why I just didn't want to do this vid or talk about this is because like it's personal and it's pretty traumatic. To be honest with you, I'm still grieving that whole experience and I haven't been good afterwards. It's a tough thing to deal with, thinking you're going to live life one way, and it's like very difficult. And I'm probably going to mourn that for a long time, okay? And I don't want to talk about that with you guys, but here we are. And I'm okay with...
Personally, I can't even say that because it might have something to do with like defamation and all that and controlling the narrative, and I might have to defend that. But if I don't want to talk about something, I'm not going to do it. Unless it, like I said, it's like bringing me defaming or, you know what I'm saying, false allegations and stuff like that. Okay, cool. But like as far as relationships, bro, and it's none of your business, it's none of your business, nigga. Word.
People making rumors about me. I've heard all kinds of rumors, all the craziest things you can imagine. But seeing my ex do something like this is like, to me, it's a bit loserish, to be honest with you.
This felt like a conversation we have no business hearing or reviewing, but y'all let me know in the comments.
Hey, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro, because I obviously think it didn't need to go where it went. She didn't have to do all this if she went. You know, it was kind of pointless. Like you trying to expose him because, you know what I'm saying, get back. It's like a get back, I guess. But hey, with that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure you comment down below your thoughts. Leave a like and hit the subscription box below with the bell to the side for Dodie Squad because we is on the road to 10K. With that being said, we is locked in. Let's get it.